even though I cannot see us. Hey, we made it.
Happy New Year!
Yeah, this is kind of a random idea. We would have a live chat on New Year's Eve because so many of us in so many places around the country and around the world are
stuck at home.
At home tonight, let's face it. So this is a socially distanced party. About as socially distanced as you can get.
Hopefully we've got some people tuning in from across the country out there. We tried to do it with Eastern time so we would catch more people. Let's see, we got Tim and Jerry and Arthur, Greg, Chad, Renee, James.
Can you hear us? Or
Can you hear us at all? Anybody? Chime in and let us know if you can hear everything. Can you hear some of our fun dance music? We're waiting to hear from you guys.
So this is an interesting New Year's Eve. Certainly, we've never had one quite like it. We hope that everybody is ready to, I guess, tie a bow, put it on 2020. It wasn't the greatest of years, but we actually had some great experiences this year.
Yeah, we still did a lot of great travel and saw a good bit of the country, even though a lot of things were shut down. It was a different trip this year than previous years, but it was still a good one. So
I think we kind of made the best of it, which is what you got to do. You know, I look back on this year with mixed emotions, honestly. I mean, there were a lot of downs. Obviously, everything that went on with the pandemic, kind of down. But, you know, we started out the year overseas. We were in Asia for like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, which was incredible. And we had some of the really best travel experiences we ever had. We came back, everything kind of shut down for a while. And then we got back going again with our Airstream and traveled really to the Midwest and the West and had a wonderful time.
I'm going to do a little arranging here.
Christy's doing some arranging. I want to look at some of your comments.
Yeah, so we're standing up because we've got some dance music going, and we thought, if we feel the urge to, bust some moves, we can. So our computer's down low. We're going to try to jack it up a little bit. So, hi, Sharon. Hi, Bob.
Brad
Gina
Kemp says hi
from
Cajun
Austin.
Country.
Brad in Cajun Country. So, are you guys all at home tonight? Are you watching from, your back porch? Are you sitting around a campfire? Are you at a bar? Are you at a restaurant? What are you guys doing tonight? Are you just hanging at home on the couch?
And I'm kind of curious if anybody has any big New Year's resolutions. Are we all still doing that? Somebody said, what are the secrets to marrying up?
Happy New Year, Bob.
Hey to Bob Shaw.
Baby girl is right here on the floor running around. Doesn't know what to think.
Big shout out to Jim Pratt.
Thanks
you
for
turning up. Yeah. Jack says the dress is working for you.
Thanks.
So it's 10.
I pulled this out of the old closet.
Where we are is 10:42. I guess where on the East Coast it's 11:42. Susie Q says she was going to the beach, but the beach will be there tomorrow.
Holding down fort with her dog tonight.
Yep, that's kind of what
understand.
We're doing. Shanda is on Facebook. Says we're home planning our California trip. Sharon is staying home with a new puppy.
You want to stand up so folks can see you?
Yeah.
I might,
sadly, it's hard to read comments and stand in front of the camera at the same time because we're trying to do kind of a dance theme tonight.
Yes. Can you guys hear the music at all? Is it quiet or loud or just right? Should we turn it up? Let us know.
Yeah. And hearing the music will flag those YouTube police. So
well,
we'll get this video deleted immediately. All right. So Karen says, hey guys, Happy New Year. Watching New Year's on TV. Seems like all measures and winning the runs and singing. Yep.
No instruments being played tonight. Somebody says, yep, but it's quiet.
Yeah, but Jim says it's just right. I want to hear you if you crank the music.
This is true.
Yeah.
All right.
He says perfect. So, yeah, we really hope everybody is kind of made the best of things. I mean, it hasn't been the greatest of years, but I think we could all belabor about all the things that went wrong this year.
Yeah.
Truthfully, a lot of things, were positive this year. No, there really were some positives. Well, we had some incredible travel experiences. And I actually think
we did.
I mean, even once we got into our RV and traveled around the country, we really had a wonderful time. I mean, it's kind of fascinating to see from state to state how every state was, responding to the different situation or the situation we find ourselves in.
Mm-hmm.
But, overall, I think we had really some of our best travel experiences this year.
Yeah, we really, saw some great new places to us and enjoyed those quite a lot. And then we actually did some overseas travel at the beginning of the year before everything got shut down. We happened to be in Asia when everything started closing down. So we kind of hightailed it home and just in time made it back to Alabama. So
yeah, something I find interesting is to focus on your daily experiences and in terms of the people you interact with. We had a lot of very positive experiences with people, not only in the United States, but over in Asia that were very rewarding and memorable and made a big impact on us.
Yeah. It was overall, I think a better trip than I expected it to be. I didn't really have expectations with regard to Myanmar. I didn't really know what to expect. So that was a huge surprise, and we turned out to really enjoy that. And then this year in the Airstream, we found some great hidden gems or places that were hidden gems to us. I think the Alabama Hills in California was probably one of our favorite places that we discovered that was new. And that was thanks to our friends Nader and Wendy, who happened to be going there for Thanksgiving and invited us along. So thanks to you guys. If you happen to be watching, they probably aren't because I think they are dry camping out in the wilds of New Mexico this weekend, but it was fun anyway. Let's see. We got some folks tuning in.
Mike and Maggie asked for watching the
Hi,
game.
guys.
I'm definitely watching the game tomorrow.
Of course, Sean will be watching the game. Several people said they just did sort of local trips, regional trips. Sue Wiley wants to know if we RV'd in Asia. We did not.
We were not near Wuhan either. Although we were really around a lot of tourists from China. And we saw that, truthfully, we were in Thailand at about the time that all this stuff was beginning to happen. And we saw these changes beginning to happen over there. And we came back to the United States in February. And we actually flew through Seoul, Korea. And the Seoul airport was almost just, it was deserted. There was nobody in there, which was fascinating. So, overall, we had really a wonderful start to the year. And we had that sort of major bump in springtime. But then, summer, things got better. But, I think we're all kind of ready to finish out 2020 and wrap it up. So, it wasn't the greatest of years.
Do you want me to try to move that there?
No, that's fine. Christy is rearranging furniture.
Well, I was trying to get our computer that we read comments on propped up a little higher so we don't have to bend down to get
the idea was we would lift up the camera and do a dance party. Now, this idea cropped up at about 9 p.m. tonight. So it's hey, why don't we do a dance party? Because we did that on Christy's birthday 8 months ago. It was fun. It was a very interesting idea. So we're going to do that now. So this is sort of dance party protocol. But unfortunately, all of our furniture in our entire studio has not been arranged for a dance party. So we just kind of have to make the best of it. Somebody says, where is the pup?
She's right here.
In fact, she's begging to be picked up.
Can I pick you up? Come here. Can I pick you up? Here. Can you get in there?
You see, Grittner says he's a retired firefighter, EMT. Our active firefighters are really on edge. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, it's sort of an edgy time. Let's see. So, Jeff Asbury wants us to start dancing. You know, this is going to become one of those marital discussions. Because Christy came to me like 2 hours ago. We should do a party. We'll do a party in our studio for New Year's Eve.
Well, I thought it would be a fun idea.
It is a fun idea. And we ended up chasing around the Chihuahua.
Baby girl is on the loose. She doesn't want to be picked up. So let's see. We've got a few people tuning in. Let's see. From Illinois and Hervey. Hi, Hervey. We're flying by the seat of our pants tonight. Sharon says, Sharon H says, Alabama Hills with their secret hideaway. Hate that it's now on our must visit list.
All right, I will say this to you guys. You're in a very exclusive club. You're among the very few people who will ever see this video. Because I can pretty much assure you, I will delete it immediately as soon as we conclude this broadcast. Because we've just kind of thrown this together at the last minute, as you can probably tell. But even baby girl is not entirely pleased with the way things have been unfolding. So we really just wanted to kind of get together with some of you guys because we know that many of us are spending New Year's Eve at home, which, by the way, I don't think is to me, that's not a downer. We often spend New Year's Eve at home because kind of once you've gone through that whole spiel of going out to the restaurant and having the fancy dinner and popping the champagne, I mean, it's fine, but you've kind of done it.
I always feel really rushed when I'm at a restaurant for New Year's Eve because I feel like they're like trying to get people through as fast as they can. And it sort of just sort of puts your evening on a weird schedule. So I don't know. All right. Galen says, Roll Tide from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Sorry,
all the Alabama fans, Alabama football will be tuning in tomorrow, I think 3 p.m. for the Rose Bowl. Now, you know it is a weird year when the Rose Bowl is being played in Texas. And traditionally, that has always been in Pasadena, California, at the Rose Bowl. And this year, it's at the Jerry Dome in Dallas, which I know is a beautiful venue, but is surprising.
We got a super chat from Reagan Cott. Thank you so much, Reagan. We appreciate that. Happy New Year. You guys are newbie Airstreamers. Well, I hope you're enjoying your Airstream, even though this has been a bizarre year.
So we upgrade to a Ford Travel coach and look forward to seeing you on the road. Thank you, Reagan, so much for that kind super chat.
And we have another one from R. Paolo. Thank you very much. We appreciate that so much. Oh, look, your sister's chiming in. Hi. Tell everyone at the beach that we said Happy New Year. Scarlett and Gabby, John.
So that's my sister, Dr. Elizabeth Wheeler, who right now she's down in Gulf Shores, Alabama, but normally she'd be in the hospital. And I know that they've got their hands full right now.
Yes, for sure. All right.
Somebody said they boondocked at the Badlands and it was awesome. It was Sandy, Jensen, Skurlock. So Tetons and the Badlands. That's a pretty good combination, I must say. One of our favorites. Scott Johnson says, what's the favorite place you spend New Year's? That is an excellent question. I have some pretty good stories to tell about New Year's. In fact, we've got time to tell some of these stories. Well, one story I got to tell. And weirdly, I was reminded on Facebook of this earlier today. And it said, like, here's where you were 28 years ago. which Facebook wasn't around 28 years ago. There's a photo that's logged as being 1992. I was in Czechoslovakia when Czechoslovakia split apart. So, like, if you'll remember, Czechoslovakia was a unified country for, I don't know, about a century. And then it all split apart. And I was there at the moment when everything officially divided. It was really kind of a remarkable place to be. I sort of felt like this is probably the most interesting place to be at this moment in the world, literally, because that was kind of a historic change that was taking place. Very peaceful, by the way. And the funny thing is, there was a National Geographic photographer there who took photos, and they thought I was Slovak, and they just had me in the National Geographic magazine as a Slovak dancing to celebrate independence.
So if you have a copy of that National Geographic that talks about the Velvet Divorce, there's a centerfold picture, 2 pages. And Sean is dancing with his friend Meredith, who's also American.
Yeah, Meredith might be out there right now. Meredith, I mean, I'm saying out there in the audience, but Meredith lives in the Pacific Northwest today. But the other, I have to tell you guys about where we were last year because it's really interesting and kind of funny. We were on the top of the Sofitel Hotel in Bangkok, Thailand.
Yeah.
And we have some really dear friends who were staying there. Went to visit them, and of course, there's a New Year's Eve party on top of the hotel.
Yeah, rooftop party. You could see the fireworks going off all across the city. There was a DJ. So it was a fun, crazy night, and we thought we were just going to kick off like the most awesome year of our lives. And the first 6 weeks were really awesome.
They were.
Then it sort of nosedived.
But I'll tell you, like, a funny thing about that party. We're at this party. And Chrissy's really questioning now whether I should tell this story.
Yes.
But that's what makes an interesting story. Now, this is true. We're at this party, I mean, incredible party, this beautiful hotel, incredible view, one of the best places you could be on earth for New Year's Eve. And it absolutely was a great place.
Yes.
You know, a lot of just like beautiful men and women around us. And then I guess the crystal ball dropped.
Yes.
It was New Year's Eve. Champagne was drank. And right after midnight, the men around us started taking their shirts off. And so, like, most of the men, I'm dancing with my wife, and I look around, and like, the men next to me are not wearing shirts. And this is true. I mean, this is just this is true.
It is
and
true.
We discovered that it was, I guess, a destination party
for the gay community in Bangkok.
Well, it was just a bit of a surprise, you know.
They were a lot of fun.
They were a lot of fun.
Great time.
Super cool people, but it was a very surprising New Year's Eve.
We weren't expecting that. So,
so it was a surprising experience.
Yeah. So,
but honestly, I travel for surprising experiences.
Yeah.
You don't travel for the norm and for boring stuff. If you want boring stuff, you can just sit at home.
Yeah, that's true.
Sadly,
all
we're
right.
going to having to do.
Shoe Dog says, ringing in the new year with Lolo. Every year from now on. Oh, wow. That's the pressure right there.
Well,
we thought if we were ever going to have a New Year's Eve party with our audience, this was the year to do it because everybody's stuck at home for the most part. I mean,
next year we will organize a little better, I promise.
Yeah. Sorry. It was just sort of a last minute thought of, hey, that would be fun. So here we are. So bear with us.
Hey, a minute ago we had the fog machine going, which I kind of want to kick on again. We have a fog machine that will just fog you out.
Yeah. So Sean, that's where we were last year for New Year's. We were in Bangkok, Thailand.
Yeah, Bangkok, Thailand. I mean, it was really one of the most incredible scenes you could ever imagine for a New Year's Eve. It just had that sort of humorous twist at the end. We didn't really fully realize maybe the party that we were attending.
That's right. So, it was still fun. We had a great time. We met some nice people. It was fun.
I took my shirt off and everything was cool.
This guy, let's see, BC Grittner.
Yeah.
He said no Rose Bowl parade tomorrow. I think it's like the first time since World War I or II. I'm not sure.
It's unforgettable.
Best day of school I ever missed.
It's really it's really kind of crazy because, you know, my favorite team, Alabama, is playing in the Rose Bowl. And then when I see the Rose Bowl is going to be in Dallas, I love Dallas. I love Texas. I love the Rose Bowl. those things just don't really go together. It's not really the Rose Bowl, I think, if it's not in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena and you have a proper Rose Bowl parade.
Our friend Kelly is tuning in from Idaho
Awesome.
Falls, Idaho. Kelly came to our rescue a couple years ago when we were having a
That's awesome.
little issue with our truck that we had to get restarted, and he
Small,
took us to the
major
gas
issue.
station. So we appreciate that, Kelly.
Yep, Kelly in Idaho Falls. If you guys haven't visited Idaho Falls, I would highly recommend it. Like, we love going there. Like, when we're staying in Yellowstone or the Grand Tetons, we'll often just jump over to Idaho Falls for a few days. And,
Oh, look. Nader and
yeah.
Wendy. Hi,
Oh, wow.
you guys.
Nader
I
Winter
hope
in
you're
Flagstaff, Arizona.
enjoying Arizona. Hopefully
Hey,
it's not
guys.
too cold there. I know this time of year it can be iffy.
We actually spent Thanksgiving with Nader and Wendy in the Alabama Hills in California. Had a wonderful time.
Yes, it was a great visit with them, and we explored a new to us part of California. So that was a lot of fun.
It's awesome. I would think that Flagstaff has got to be very cold right now.
Yeah, you'll have to chime in and let us know what the temperature is there.
It's got to be cold. I mean, some of the coldest nights we've had in our RV have been in that Flagstaff area.
Yeah.
Because you don't think about Arizona as being cold, but the actual
It's at a high
elevation there, yeah, so high that, you know, we've spent nights there in single-digit temperatures overnight.
Barbara Donofrio, I'm probably saying that totally wrong. I apologize. Says,
Thank you
thanks
guys
for
for
doing
doing
this.
this.
You made our evening.
Baby
Thanks
girl
for
made the real
joining us.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
Bless her little heart.
Baby girl's not sure about this. She's
Yeah.
like, I did not sign up for a dance party.
Now we're going to be getting pretty
Somebody
close to
says
midnight.
countdown.
Look, it's literally
Is it midnight right now?
yeah, it's 10:59,
So
11:59.
one moment. We'll do our own little
Let's just do a
delayed
countdown.
countdown. Hang on.
I'm going to do a countdown right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I'm not fast enough with this.
4, 3.5, 3.2,
I can't get it.
3.1. You want to take the chihuahua?
Yes.
2.9. This is the most unusual New Year's Eve countdown you've ever heard. You got to admit that.
Here, baby girl, I'm gonna put you on the floor.
We're going from 2.9 to 2.7, 2.5, 2.4,
Sorry, I'm not good with the corks.
2.2,
Here we go.
1.9,
Get ready.
1.6,
Ah!
1.3, 5, 0.5,
Whoa, yay!
0. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all.
Happy New Year.
Yeah,
you
that was
guys.
accurate. I have to say that my countdown was linked in through the internet to the world clock. So I know that was precise. So,
It's the best I can do.
yep. Being that it was 2020, we don't actually have proper champagne.
Sorry, we have Prosecco.
Yeah, no. In a finer year, we might have gone for champagne, but
Yeah.
the 2020 really deserves champagne.
See, Richard says it's only 10 p.m. Mountain Time, so we've still got plenty of time. It's only 11 p.m. Central, but we were ringing this in with the East Coast folks so that we could catch the most of you that we could, because we knew if we waited and did it with Central, we would lose all of our East Coasters.
Honestly, a cool thing I learned last year, like when we were in Asia, is like the day starts so much earlier over there that on my birthday, I could celebrate my birthday, go to sleep and wake up and still be celebrating my birthday. You know, like as it goes on and on.
Oh, Mr. Bill McNeil says 100 Mile House is -5.
Wow.
100 Mile House is
-5.
our coldest night ever in our Airstream. When we were coming back from Alaska, I think it was like 12 degrees outside. It was pretty miserably cold. So if you are there in the -5, I feel very
On a
concerned for you.
scale of 1 to 10, it's a -5
Yeah.
in
Let's
terms
see.
of temperature. Yeah, that was a cold night. Caused many troubles with our marriage, let me tell you, for many years.
Yeah. We ran out of propane. It was awful. Gail
Who
says this is the
needs
wildest
propane?
New Year's we've had in years. Well,
Thank you,
cheers,
Gail.
Gail. We're glad that we could liven things up for you.
Allow me to lift my glass of Prosecco to you.
Yes.
Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Richard.
Let's see,
Nice.
Renee.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you, Renee. She says, y'all keep me going. Thank you for sharing your lives with us. Love the post. Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you, Renee. We appreciate you tuning in and joining us for our craziness here tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Honestly, we often don't do things like this because I think my nature is to do more like produced, edited stuff. And I think maybe I should loosen up on that. Maybe that will be something that changes in 2021, that we will do more off the cuff type of videos that we throw together at the last minute. Maybe not quite this last minute.
Well, I don't know. It can be fun to live in the moment, to live on the edge. See, our balloon says
we made it.
We made it. And it also says no 2020.
Yep.
Let's see, Barbara O'Brien says it's only 10 p.m. in Arizona. And I think this is Aaron's mom, if I'm correct.
Oh, wow.
So, hi, Aaron's mom.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, one thing I can report, with some confidence is that we have survived 2020, at least in this portion of the country, and the world did not end.
Yes.
So
hopefully you guys are staying safe out there and staying sane. I think that's probably been the biggest challenge for a lot of us. Classic Car Traveler is a new YouTube member. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate it so much.
Some of us were not sane before this year.
Well,
so this year's been especially
we try not to talk about that.
But, we made it through the year. Yeah, wasn't the greatest year, but
I think the song that's playing right now is very appropriate for 2020. It was Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol. Perfect for social distancing.
I like Billy Idol.
Yeah. Everybody loves Billy.
Who doesn't love some Billy Idol?
Thank you, Diane.
Diane says, here's to great camping in 2021. Freedom Dove says, raise a toast to Sean's continued good health.
Yes, cheers to that.
Thank you for that very much. Truthfully, the last few months has not been the greatest period of my health. And I'm going to figure out in the next month whether it's just my bad habits or there's something else going on. So I've had some ups and downs in recent years. The last couple of months have been a down, but I'm all right. I'm hanging in there.
Let's see. Paula says she loves the off-the-cuff stuff.
Thanks, Paula.
Thank you, Paula.
Appreciate that so much.
Oh, yeah. Barbara says, yes, I'm Aaron's mom. I thought
Barbara.
I remembered that.
That's awesome. So,
all right.
There's Dan.
Hi, Dan. He has been around.
I was going to say,
long
Dan has been there for a long time.
For a really long time.
We should give a shout out to Dan Dubay because he has been with us for so long.
Let's see.
I think that's something you see in our channel because, I think, if you look at kind of what we do, I've actually culled the subscriber base quite a lot. If there are trolls and negative people, I will pretty much delete them. I mean, honestly, I'm brutal with that. I'll just, you're cut, you're gone. If you're going to bring a lot of negative energy to our lives, because life's too short to wallow around in negative energy with negative people. So I think we actually have a community that is incredibly positive. We have a lot of very positive people in our community, and we appreciate you so much. And that's what makes it enjoyable to do.
Absolutely.
So
shout out to PL. Thanks for the super chat.
PL.
We appreciate
it
that
very much.
And we have another new member, Laura Hanners. Thank you for becoming a member.
Yeah, thank you very much, Laura. We appreciate it so much.
Got Rob, West Coast of Canada. So he's still got a couple of hours left in 2020.
Well, like I said, Rob, the world's not ended here yet. So we're still hanging on.
Dale says he's been a lurker for a long time. That's okay, Dale.
Shout out to Dale.
We appreciate the lurkers too. Sal says you're a great example of a great marriage. Well,
my wife might not agree.
We try.
But.
When he gets ornery about live chats not going quite the way he wanted them to.
It went fine.
See, everybody's just rolling with it. Nobody cares. Everybody's just here to have a good time.
Well,
let's see. Somebody says there are trolls on every channel. That's exactly right. If you don't have trolls, you're not doing something right, apparently.
Power Stroke 98 says, take good care of Seymour. Thank you very much. We will. He just got a new alternator this past week.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody said we enter 2021 with a heavy heart.
Oh, hi, Nikki.
It's true. Yeah.
Cheers to you guys in Washington State.
Yep.
Good to see you, Nikki. Let's see.
Yeah, it was a difficult year. It was challenging at times, but we had a lot of great times too.
Sorry we missed you, Missy. No thumbs down. Well, it'll happen now, but thank you for noticing. Let's see.
Actually, I think a couple of interesting observations I will make about life. Every morning I wake up and I say, regardless of how badly I screwed up yesterday, this is a fresh day. I have a fresh opportunity to do better. Because I absolutely screw up every day. I do a lot of, stupid things. I waste a lot of time. But every day when you wake up, you kind of get a clean slate and you get to start fresh and do better in that day. And I think that's what's wonderful about New Year's Eve and just the calendar flipping over. We have an opportunity to start fresh and kind of look back at the previous year. What worked, what didn't work, what could we do better? And actually, that gives me a lot of optimism and hope because I feel like every year we have an opportunity to kind of like push the big reset button and do things a little bit better. I don't mean reset in any kind of charged way. I just mean I like a clean slate to think about what I could do better with my life and affect people in a more positive way. And be more productive. It's that simple.
Yeah. And it's fun for us to get to interact with you guys and get to know all of you more, as we do more and more of these live events and we sort of start to recognize names and we have memories of you guys. That's always fun for us. So hopefully we'll be doing more of these kind of events this year. I think we're going to try to. Anyway.
Yeah. So really one of my goals on that note is to do a better job kind of organizing the way we produce videos on Long Long Honeymoon. And we'll do more live chats. We're going to have more campfire questions. I kind of want to look back and see the type of videos that you guys like. And we'll simply produce more of them in a better way. So it's that simple. And I'll look at all my bad habits that I developed in the past year, and I'll try to iron out a lot of them.
Well, I think this year has been a challenge for most of us just because, your regular routines have totally been upended. If you have kids, they aren't going to school. They're doing Zoom classes, and a lot of people are doing Zoom meetings for work, and your gyms are closed and restaurants are closed and churches are closed. So you just, your social life has just sort of disappeared with the exception of online communities. And so I think a lot of these online communities have sort of been the saving grace for a lot of people to have an opportunity to interact with people outside of their household. So hopefully we provided you a little bit of entertainment and a little bit of a break from the monotony of quarantine life.
Happy New Year, Joe.
Yeah. So
and Brad.
Hi, Redheaded Riding Hood. She's a newbie. Welcome.
No fear, newbie. We were all newbies at one point. Gary says we should all be camping.
Yes.
I agree.
EJS says this party was fun.
Well, I appreciate that, EJ.
Dave Nelson. This is a good point, Dave Nelson.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Dave Nelson. Tell Gloria we said hi, and the girls. Where did that kiss go? I didn't get it.
I got one from Baby Girl. I don't know about my wife. It's midnight somewhere.
It is always midnight.
Dave Nelson is a great friend of ours in Utah who, trivia alert, actually gifted us with some incredible wheel chocks. Those aluminum wheel chocks.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Dave. But we always enjoy playing cornhole with Dave.
Yeah, Dave and our friend Scott are the kings of cornhole. So there's always a tournament.
Dave is the master.
Well,
Yeah.
Tim, I'm sorry we missed you in San Diego this year.
Yep. Tim has got a burger ready for us to go in San Diego. We appreciate that, Tim. We will be back.
Yes, we
We will
will.
all be back. Things will get back to some sense of normalcy. And we actually had some good times in California this year. You know, after we posted the video about the Alabama Hills in California, I got kind of a hostile comment on our page that said, like, do you realize what you're doing telling people about this place? Because it's such a wonderful place. But I think our channel has a duty to tell you about great places. I mean, it's that simple. That's our job, is to tell you about great places. And I'm not going to feel too guilty about, you know, our audience and our community knowing about wonderful places. So there's a lot of great places in California. So hang in there. We're going to make it through the year.
Thank you for the super chat, Danny. Says you guys are a huge inspiration to us. Keep up the great work. Safe
Wow,
travels.
you got a place near
Sequoia.
Oh,
That's
Sequoia.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you mean Sequoia National Park.
Yeah.
We actually haven't been to Sequoia National Park. It was part of our plan to go there this year. And California started shutting down again. And so we were sort of hightailing it out of there. So we missed it. But next year, let's see. Hard ciders tonight. Is that what you're drinking? I'm drinking beer at the moment, but we also have some Prosecco. And let's see.
Baby girl likes IPA.
Cassidy
Allen. Yeah.
says, glad you visited 395. We didn't make it far north. We really went only as far north as Lone Pine. So next visit, I hope we get to make it further north up 395.
Yeah, it's really a great area.
That would be awesome.
Shout out to Cassidy, because he's been out there for a long time.
He has, definitely.
Appreciate that.
Dave and Laura Phillips. They're going to try the scoop. It works. It really does. It'll make a huge difference.
Tell you a trivia about the scoop video. If you look at the date that was published, there was a Super Bowl going on at the time I was filming it. And this is when I originally filmed the scoop video. There were no drones. And I was trying to figure out, how can I show a truck and trailer backing into a campsite? And I had Hot Wheels.
So it sort of did like stop motion
action. Yeah, stop motion animation. So thank you, Wolfman. That's
actually
awesome.
A really funny video and very educational. So.
Yeah, I'm so pleased it's helped so many people back into campsites.
Thank you, Wolfman Davis, for the super chat. We appreciate that.
Wolfman, I got the pocket wolf right here.
Yeah.
This is my little wolf that I carry around at all times. You know.
Hi, Jerry.
You've heard of concealed carry. I guess this is revealed carry. I just carry this wolf. She could tear into you at any moment.
Steph wants to know if we have a second Airstream. Nope, no second Airstream. Just live our original Airstream that we've had since 2007.
We've probably talked about it from time to time. I mean, I think one of the unfortunate situations when you have had so many wonderful experiences with our Airstream, I don't want to part with it. You know what I mean? Like, we've had too much fun with that.
We sort of know the history. We're so comfortable with it. And,
it's a cool idea to have another one, though. And we have actually met other Airstreamers who bought more than one.
Yeah. We actually met some people in Alaska that bought an older Airstream that they sort of needed to fix up to take to Alaska because they didn't want to bring they had like a sort of pristine vintage Airstream that they didn't want to risk damaging taking to Alaska, which I think was probably a smart move. And so they bought a second one and fixed it up. And it was pretty darn cool. So
it's a fun idea.
Got another Roll Tide for the game,
Laura.
Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that.
Roll Tide to you.
And Jim says the scoop is great.
Yeah.
Oh. She says, love your baby girl. My chi is 10 pounds. So baby girl's just shy of 4 pounds.
Yeah. She's like
3.79 or something like that.
Depending upon whether she's eating roast beef or grilled chicken.
Yeah. Diane makes a good point. If there's nothing wrong with your Airstream, why get another one? That's our point exactly. PL, hello from Arizona. Thank you for the scoop video on how to back in. Thanks again, PL, for the super chat. And we're glad that.
Cheers to PL in Arizona. Much appreciated. Well, 2021 bring us to Oregon.
Possibly.
Yeah. Somebody says if we have 500 viewers, we're bigger than Times Square. Well,
never thought that would happen,
Yeah.
huh? Let's see.
I want to make a Dick Clark joke, but I'll
Well,
refrain.
oh, that's okay. We're totally cool with that, Cassidy.
And we appreciate that, Cassidy.
We appreciate it so much. Oh, 4-pound Maltese, so cute.
You know, something about this internet content, we all have people that we follow, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube or Twitter or whatever. And they're just people or personalities that for whatever reason you connect with, you bond with, you know, you kind of like what they're talking about, you appreciate their perspective on things, and that's great. And so like we really appreciate that. I'm a fanboy nerd for a lot of different YouTubers. You know,
in the camera realm,
yeah,
that's his thing.
I kind of more follow camera stuff, to be honest, because I'm sort of a camera nerd, camera geek. And so I'm always like just watching the latest gear reviews in that department.
Yeah.
But so we all have, and Chrissy likes like beauty and makeup and stuff like that.
Kind of like high-end professional makeup artists and that sort of stuff. So everybody's got their person or groups that they are fanboys of, us included. So Larry and Barbie, hi you guys.
We're very flattered that we would be in anybody's fanboy nerd group.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
we appreciate it very much.
Somebody wants to know where we got our Loloho Nation Forest sign from.
That came from Loloho National Forest, actually, which is where we are at the moment. So no, actually
we had it made.
Yeah, we had it made. And if you look around, if you do
just
some
like a
searching,
local sign company.
Yeah, you can find sign companies that can sort of make imitation national park signs.
Oh, so there's Nader.
If you do a
and
few
Wendy.
searches.
They said, we're heading back home tomorrow, planning to camp overnight at Mojave Wilderness, another hidden gem in California. So,
yeah, well,
Traveling Robert. Hey, Traveling Robert. Hope you're doing well. He wants to know if we're going to Quartzsite.
Hey, Traveling Robert. Good to see you, as always.
We were there about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we were 3 weeks ago.
So it wasn't for the big gathering, but we did stop in Quartzsite for several days. So we won't be there this January.
We won't be there. We were just there, though, like 3 weeks ago. So, and we weren't really sure if the big gathering would be happening.
Yeah.
So we did make it to Sneaky Owls or Weird Earls, or what's the name of the pizza place?
I don't know. Something else. I can't remember the name of it. The
Like,
pizza was good.
Yeah, it was good. No, I think we've been to all the restaurants at Quartzsite.
Pretty much, I think. I mean, there's not a lot to choose from. I think there's like 6 restaurants.
Somebody's going to know the name of the weird restaurant in Quartzsite. No, it's not weird. It's fun. It's a great place.
Yeah, it is a fun place.
We also went to the Quartzsite Yacht Club or whatever.
Yes.
It was awesome.
That was funny.
That was fun.
Crystal says her daughter is sitting there saying Happy New Year to us through the screen over and over again.
Hey,
well,
Crystal.
Happy New Year to your baby girl, Crystal.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, you guys Crystal. Have a great New Year. Let's see. Checking in with everybody.
Somebody says, big Notre Dame fan. Captain's Table is a Notre Dame fan. We respect Notre Dame. We respect all of our opponents at Alabama.
Barbara and Dan, you guys are hitting it hard with the car bombs. Woo, that's too much for me.
What are you with the IRA? I don't know. Like, what am I? What is a car bomb?
Oh, Tom lives in Crestwood, Birmingham. So you're just cool. Right over the mountain from us.
Yep.
Somebody wants tie-dye Loloho shirts.
I like that idea.
That's a fun idea. Hi, Esther in Toronto. All right. Hi, Jeff.
All right.
Well, I think we're going to wrap it up, you guys. We just wanted to...
Somebody said they want more videos for newbies. We will do more videos for newbies, and I appreciate that suggestion. We should probably do one a month.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I have a plan for this new year, and it will be like basically one live chat a month, one review a month, one newbie video a month.
Yeah, you got a few people voting for the newbie videos. Oh, yeah. Somebody chimed in. Silly owls. That's right.
Not weird owls or strange.
Weird owls is probably taken.
Yeah.
By Yankovic, but you know.
Yeah.
Somebody says, I want to go to Quartzsite, can't decide last minute. Oh, you'll find a site. There's so much Bureau of Land Management land there that you can dry camp. you will not have a problem finding a spot.
Look, the great upside of Quartzsite is there's no shortage of sites. You could pack 100,000 RVs in there because it's a big swatch of desert. So like you go in there, you just pick a place that looks good to you and park, and you're set. And there are resources in town. If you want fresh water, if you need a dump station, you can find it nearby.
Yeah.
And so, people like to like with the fresh water, if you have a couple of, jerry cans or water bags or whatever, you can bring in fresh water whenever you need it very easily. You go into town, and like the town is not Paris, France, but there are, a few fun restaurants.
Oh, you got a Roll Tide coming.
You can get all the basics.
Where are my Auburn fans out there? I know we totally bombed this year, but somebody's got to be out there to give me a War Eagle. Drowning in a sea of Roll Tides. Thanks, Naj.
There
God
are no
bless you
Auburn
too.
fans. Those are all Russian hackers. No one actually.
Kentucky. We need to get Kentucky back on our radar. We haven't been there in a while.
Yep. Kentucky has some very nice bourbon distilleries, I must say.
They actually, the Bourbon Trail there is a lot of fun. If you haven't done that in your RV, it's a good time. Steve says, don't go. It's not midnight here yet. Oh, there we go. Hey, Tom. War Eagle. I knew there was somebody out there that was going to save me. Oh, look, here we go. John and Sandy. War Eagle. Now Sean's wanting to leave
this
with
is like
all the
when
War
it gets
Eagles.
late at the party and you're just like, who are the, who's coming in here now?
Let's see. All right.
Characters.
Well, we just wanted to say thanks to everybody for tuning in over the last year. We appreciate you guys being part of Loloho Nation and tuning in and watching our videos and interacting with us. Thanks for letting us be a part of your RV adventures. And hopefully we've shared some helpful information, given you some laughs, and just entertained you a little bit in the midst of what has been a crazy, crazy year.
Yeah, it has been a really strange year, but oddly and ironically for RV travel, there have been some positive developments. I mean, really, like RV industry has been booming. The campgrounds have never been more crowded than we saw them this past summer. So a lot of people have realized that in uncertain times when you may not be able to get on a plane, you can hitch up your RV or get into your RV and take it out and explore the country that we have. And we are very blessed to live in just an incredible place. Like I can just think of so many places you can visit in our country, from Key West, to
Cadillac Mountain in Maine.
See the first sunrise, to obviously the Grand Tetons, to the deserts in Arizona, to Oregon coast, all the different cities you can go to. I mean, like there's so much to see here.
So many different landscapes and just unique environments that we're spoiled with choice here in our country.
We really are. And there's no better way to see them than in an RV. That's especially true like now during the pandemic. In an RV, you control your own, your germs, your own space. You can socially distance. It's the safest way to travel.
Shout out to Dick Kozik. Says, been watching you guys for years. 2020 brought us our Airstream. Thanks for the inspiration. Well, congratulations on your Airstream. I love your avatar because that is Alfred Hitchcock, I believe, pointing at the camera. That's really cool. I'm a big Alfred Hitchcock fan. And Naj, thank you very much. Happy New Year to you. We appreciate that. And Jim Pratt chiming in saying he has no idea what it's about, but if it makes Christy happy, War Eagle. Thank you, Jim. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Oh, wow. We've got somebody tuning in from New Zealand. Cool. Wow. So you're already a full 12 hours into 2021. Let us know. I mean, is it better? Is 2021 already looking up? We need to know.
All right. We should probably.
Yep. We're going to sign off, you guys.
Bidets. Yeah. We need an official RV bidet. It needs to be a product that we work on.
Yeah, that is something that we probably should come out with.
Gary says, God bless the good old USA. I agree with you, Gary.
Oh, thanks for your videos. Thanks, Wayne. We appreciate that. Been watching for 3 years. Oh, thank you. This is an old one. I pulled it out of the back of the closet. Let's see. Josie says, I appreciate how straight to the point you both are in your videos. Well, we try to share the truth and share our mistakes so that maybe you guys won't make the same ones that we've made.
And also do some editing. Like it's.
Yeah, Sean does a lot of editing. So
try to get to the point.
He's the one that makes the magic happen for sure. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Oh, no. Somebody says go Irish. Not tomorrow.
That's all right. They are always a formidable opponent.
That is true.
I actually saw the first time Alabama, I think, ever beat Notre Dame was 1986 in Birmingham, Alabama. And I attended that game. I really think it was the first time that Alabama had ever beaten Notre Dame. Notre Dame obviously has an illustrious history. It's just an incredible program. And we have the highest respect for Notre Dame.
Yes. A dear friend of mine graduated from Notre Dame. So,
yeah, that's right.
Sally. She's probably not watching.
So we know you're good.
All right.
Do not underestimate Notre Dame.
Somebody says they love the puppy.
Yeah.
Baby girl is a sweet, sweet little soul.
You a sweet baby. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Hopefully we'll have a lot of great experiences in 2021. We need to all think about places we want to go, things we want to see, do. And
if
get
you
out
guys
there and
have some campfire questions, shoot them to us on Facebook or Instagram, just in a private message. And who knows, it might show up in a future episode of Long Long Honeymoon.
All right. And special thanks to Jim Pratt for showing up and bouncing trolls.
Yes,
and thanks to all of our YouTube members and our patrons and just all you guys.
Super chat folks out there.
Super chat folks. I mean, your support means more than you know.
Absolutely. All you guys that shop using our Amazon link, we appreciate that too. So we just appreciate you guys watching and sticking with us all these years.
So our pledge is to just do a better job in the new year of delivering to you content that hopefully will help you get more out of life.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And be warned, this video will be deleted very quickly in the very near future.
All right. We're signing off, you guys. Good night.
Thanks.
We love you.
We love you.
Cheers.
We're going to have a good year. Hang in there. It's going to be a good year, I promise.
Here we go.
For old acquaintance, be forgot.
Oh, no trolls tonight, Jim says.
No trolls. The trolls are
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, it is a Christmas miracle.
We love you guys.